Hello and welcome back, and we're continuing right into this because we're still recording. You want to just leave it, or do you want to cut it out and edit it?
I don't care.
We'll just keep going then, because if you stop it, then you have to wait a while and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
All right,
hold on, my ear just...
Okay, I'll read this in. October 20th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Like the echo right there? Slam!
You've been waiting for this for so long.
I have. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
After waiting for almost a year.
I know, right? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial! Yeah, the crowd. I just hope both the prosecution and the defense to decisive evidence. Very well.
How could they both? At some point, one of them will slip up.
Yeah. Very well. To what? Very well what? Mr. Edworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case.
Yesterday?
He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, shut up, Phoenix, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day.
I'm a ghost!
Shut up, Phoenix. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well.
Edgar seems a very bit, it seems to be on edge today. Even the audience was like, boo!
Shut up, Phoenix, that was a terrible pun. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edworth. The prosecution calls Miss Dee Vasquez to the stand. Miss is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day.
I am the Cube Ghost.
The Cube Ghost, the Box Ghost.
No, I'm evolved from the Box Ghost. I deal with all types of cubes.
The future episode was awesome, Dan Fandom. Anyways, will the witness state her name and occupation like you just did? Dee Vasquez, I am the producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, and I'm smoking in the trial courtroom, which I think is actually illegal.
Yeah, it probably is.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows. Yes. Ouch.
Yeah, now you know how my voice is whenever I'm doing gumshoes.
Yeah, but normally I can do that kind of well, but I just like needless banter. If you must pontificate. Do it.
Poor Edgeworth.
Very well. I can't believe you don't like ponies, but Miss Vasquez, please, give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, she's a martyr. I mean, I know she did it. Make her pay money.
You're just mad because she canceled the Steel Samurai. But right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down.
Oh, dear Lord.
What?
You will get killed if you do that.
Miss Oldbag was the one that had to go to the bathroom. And Maya's the one that peed her pants.
I was gonna drink my drink. Don't say that.
Why not? It's fun to make you choke on things.
It's fun to make my dad choke on things, too, but then he hit me. No, I'm joking. Anyways.
Anyway, the day of the murder.
Right. The day of the murder. I entered the trailer. Oh, a little before noon. Her new voice. The meeting began at 12. Sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
You don't major in English.
At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting.
I'm the only one that can do the 2 correctly.
Yeah, I know. Sal and I ate a T-bone steaks. Yes, I said A in there. On the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later. When we all went to Studio 1. That's all. That's a good song.
My ghost voice.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. Were you fatigued, so you were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
Oh god, she had Sal take her! Anyway.
Oh dear Lord. The van.
That's not helpful! That just makes it sound worse.
Van at the Studio 2! I had him take me in that.
What?
I thought it might be
What?
to walk.
That sounds really
Monkey's head
wrong.
toppling over.
Oh my gosh.
I see. Very well. Mr. Phoenix Wright, please cross-examine her. I'm scared. This is the final battle, Nick.
What?
Send your best Pokemon. Let's do it.
Go, Squirtle!
Squirt! I'm not gonna read this. Anyways, where do we go?
4, 5, 6. Right there. Statement 6. And press.
Sal?
Do you have someone who can verify this? It's
Sal.
Yeah. No, I mean someone else.
One person is enough.
She committed murder during that break. We've had time to eat a T-bone steak. Hey, that rhymed. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat the steak, that
Well,
could be my lucky break.
Well, Nick, find anything?
I found out I can rhyme, apparently. I kind of
Oh.
wish she'd said a little more. I think her
hard.
case is going out the door.
She's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere.
That's not helpful. 1,
No, not at all.
2, 3, 4, 5. No, that is statement 6.
Where
Oh,
we going?
it wasn't press, it was present. My bad.
Oh, where'd you go?
I
People
can't
saying-
read. Yeah. Objection. Ha! As I thought.
You thought?
You claim you ate a T-bone steak,
No.
but I say you did not. My gosh, he
What?
is rhyming.
Now.
That's weird.
First, no, it's about T-bone steaks in here.
Look at this.
That's it. Yes. Oh my God! It's a plate.
This plate was on the table in the employee room. As you can see, a very large T-bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you that it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will,
No.
Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella. I nearly said Mrs. Ugh. That'd be creepier. Ate at a table outside the trailer.
I'm scarred for life.
Now I just picture him in women's makeup and a dress.
Oh dear Lord.
Mytho, we need your help. Make that picture. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Oi. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone without eating the bone?
You
I
ate
think
the
I know.
bone
You ate the bone too, obviously. I kind of want to click this.
Should we?
Let's do it. You ate the bone too, you heartless witch.
Nick, are you sure? I mean, I love steak, but I don't eat the bone. I eat the bone. Shut up,
Even
Judge.
I don't eat it either.
Mr. Wright, I too leave the bone on occasion.
Can I try that again? I think I know. I still think that could have been funnier, but whatever.
Oh well.
I'm just saying. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. Check out my rhyming skills. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator.
That you have behind your house.
Oi.
I see. What kind of monster is she? Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Well, she had Sal take her in the van, so I...
I was gonna say that, but it's...
Anyway, isn't it obvious? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. In stereo.
Order!
Chaos.
Are you saying...
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Then you did it. I did? Slam, slam, slam! Mr. Wright, isn't that being a little presumptuous? Oh, well, I don't know where I got being from. Objection! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
I'm trying to do a backflip.
Claim what he wants. She's now guru. You say I did it?
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Let's dance.
Good luck, Nick. You're screwed. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes. This is Samurai Spear.
Yes.
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
I think you could you, and I don't know. I don't know is not an acceptable answer in this
It
scenario.
never is in this game.
That really shouldn't be in there at all, but whatever.
Yeah.
You could you is the right one.
Yeah.
I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Ha! You see?
Ha! You agreed with me. Yeah. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
Okay then. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. So I'll present the samurai spear because apparently that works.
It does?
Yes, it does.
Present.
I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast.
Okay.
Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But
No.
someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape because it can fix anything. Even
Except stupid. The one thing duct tape cannot fix is stupid, but it can muffle it.
Yeah, but you could duct tape someone to a wall, so...
I
Get
love
enough.
that.
Now tell me,
That
how
was
is
a
it
Gravity Falls
possible
episode. That was hilarious.
for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard.
Looks really stoned right there.
This is terrible. Are you quite sane? I should do a deep breath voice, British accent. Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. That actually fits her a bit better. How was Mr. Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what the murder weapon used to kill Mr. Hammer was?
I can tell you.
I can tell you.
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
Yes. I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
You are absolutely no help, Judge. I swear.
I love you too, Mr. Wright.
Aww. Group hug!
Get away from me.
Look at this photo.
It's a picture, alright. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Oh yeah, it is. Slam, 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 slam. Order, order. If I cannot have the order in this court trial, I will be suspended and I will go and get a steak. Mr. Wright,
And throw in the
what is this
incinerator.
all about?
Maybe she just wanted the steak really well done. But anyway, this photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo?
I actually have cattle.
See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What? Are you saying?
Yes.
No.
I'm hungry. What happened 5 years ago? It happened again.
Let's go through the history of this all.
Wow, her face looked really weird right there.
You did. You missed your line. Has happened again.
No, I did say that.
Oh, you
I
did?
whispered it. and
Mr.
went,
Wright, continue!
No. Game over. Anyway.
My Little Pony.
But no, we're not referring to the same thing. I'm referring to a Smash Bros. Continue, but whatever.
Okay.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss Dee Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. Yeah, because that's helpful. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs and onto the fence, even though she's the one on the stairs and he's not in that picture.
Yeah.
just like Mr. Hammer had done 5 years ago. Whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. Oh God, that's creepy.
The victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that caused another man to die.
Irony.
5 years ago? That's a big question.
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
No. That's the menacing, scary... Ho ho! You're very creative, Mr. Wright. I really lost the accent. I could use a man like you in my script. What am I doing? Writing staff. Anyways.
I don't know what you're doing. You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you did say. I'll leave it at this. Yes, the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And a straight costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer at all in a space of 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 12:30 to 2:45. Where'd I get 12?
I don't know.
Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
I bet she could move it. Yeah, no.
She had another way.
Of course.
Oh my.
What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands? Like making the director or the other guy do it. Yeah, that is the director. For instance.
Yeah.
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright?
What?
Please show us how she carried the body.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
The van.
That is the van.
The van that she had Sal Manella... never mind. Miss Vasquez. I'm sorry, but that joke was really funny. You carried the body to Studio 1.
About that now.
And you used the studio van to do it.
Dun dun dun. This music.
Recall your testimony.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
Yay, we're bringing back the joke.
There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me.
You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Objection! Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. She can't drive, she's a woman. I mean, are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was in conspirator?
Did you really just say that? She can't drive because she's a woman?
Yes.
Wow. And I'm the jerk on this channel? What?
I was being sarcastic. Yes, it was hard.
Of course, Sal Manella has had to have been a conspirator. Besides, everybody wants that guy in jail.
Oh, of course.
Oh, how about Lester? I'd love to see him in prison. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. And I'm sure that that guy would love to undress Jack. Never mind. Also, don't forget that they had no choice, or they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. I don't know where I got no choice from. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned that in the small incinerator. But that's not important. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
Oh, menacing. I think she's actually French. No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun killing people.
I win?
Hello.
So what happens next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost something like that?
I just said that.
Wait, so you mean... Dee Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Question mark? That should be there but isn't?
Yes. Hello again. I'm the judge. Who can say?
Don't!
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright,
What?
we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the results of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Jack Hammer.
Right?
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What?
My
Thank you,
famous
Professor
what?
Frankly.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Well, of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does not seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof.
Edgeworth isn't sure. Which means she's definitely screwed.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now? What's going on? Testify again.
Okay.
I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again?
Yeah.
You know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said it all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn. Come so
Muffins.
far, only to fail.
To fall down again. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Did.
Yeah!
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't.
Oops. Don't!
I see. Very well. Objection! Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just wanted to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself.
Don't agree with the potential murder?
Yeah. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed, verily, I say. Ergo, onwards and upwards, all that stuff. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body. Very well. The witness will testify to the court about the court concerning this matter.
Okay, it was very clear Edgeworth was just trying to come up with something, and they're just like, this seems like a good enough reason.
Okay, go judge. That's why he's our favorite. Nick?
What?
Why did Edgeworth...
Who knows? He's awesome, so we'll just roll with it.
I'm awesome. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that...
Edgeworth, I think I love you.
This